What up? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Your boy Jess. Welcome back to another Madden 22 video. Hopefully, you guys are doing fantastic. So, today they went ahead and released a few Bo-Nose players, and it looks like Bo-Nose Jets. Bo-Nose Jets, that's what he knows, man. Bo knows all about them Jets. They dropped brand new players, and four players, out of the four players, three of them get Jet Chem, and the other one is the All Raider. Like the theme teams are like absolutely insane when it comes to what the Raiders and Jets have been getting lately. It's astronomical. Now, this is a quote I'll never forget that Zan went ahead and said a few Maddens ago. I think it was a few Maddens ago. And what really makes players different in this game is theme teams. It really does. If you think about it, a theme team is what differentiates. Did I say that? I probably used that word wrong. It's what makes players just different. You know, I run a 50 out of 50 Cowboys team, right? I picked up, you guys are going to see a handful of new players today. One of them being Ty Law, right? Ty Law gets what? Chiefs, Jets, Patriots, and Chiefs, Jets, Patriots, and I'm forgetting one, whatever the fourth team is. But Broncos, right? Yeah, he gets 4 teams. So if you run 50 out of 50 Broncos, your Ty Law is way better than my Ty Law, right? He's going to be 2 speed faster, 2 excel quicker, 2 strength stronger, 2 agility, 2 he is just going to be a better player. You know, your Randy Moss on a 50 out of 50 team is going to be better than my Randy Moss. My Jimmy Smith is going to be better than your Jimmy Smith if you don't have, the theme team, stuff like that. And that's what really takes players to the absolute next level, is when you incorporate these theme teams. And that's why they're so sought after, because it just takes a player to the next level. Being able to bring someone from 93 stock speed, powered up 94, now you got theme teams 96, 2 strat cars 98. That's a huge difference. Like, absolutely huge difference. And they have been absolutely just forcing Raiders down our throats all year. And now we're dealing with the Jets getting, 3 out of 4, 96 overall players when you power them up. That's just insane. If you ask me, like that's incredible. There's so many, and I'm not even looking for, Cowboys per se, right? Because that's the theme team I'm running now. But there's so many theme teams that don't have that many good players. I take a look at the threads, and people are like, if you run a Saints team, they're struggling out there. Like, we haven't had a Saints. I don't even think they have a Saints legend outside of Vilma. Like, and even he gets Jets. So, it's crazy. But let's take a look at the newest players that, came out today. One of them being Ty Law. As I mentioned earlier, we went ahead and picked up. These Bono players are pretty good. This Wilbur Marshall, who, again, is a Jet. Everyone is a Jet except the wideout. But this guy looks pretty good. I feel like he is what Parsons should be. He has, really high block shed, great speed, and, some pretty good, decent pass rushing attributes. 92 power move, 82 finesse move. Guy looks really, really, really good. Only problem is his strength is a little low. I mean, 88 strength powered up. I would love to see that a little higher, especially from, my run stopper outside guy. I definitely, believe strength is going to help in being able to dictate a shed. So I definitely love having the stronger guys. But this guy looks really, really, really good. I'm going to pass on him, though, just because even though I wanted to, because I needed linebackers. Right? I know I need a linebacker for my run defense, and we actually played a game of squads not too long ago. We actually lost. We were down 20-0. It was rough. We came back, took the lead 21-20, and we gave up a game-winning field goal drive because I hate escape artists. It's such a brain-dead ability. But this man, Vic, just escaped artists up the A-gap, and my spy, was unable to keep up. But we got Cliff Branch, who dropped today. Now, this guy is a Raider who is able to get 99 speed on a theme team. That's insane. Like, again, if I were to pick this guy up, he would have 97 speed powered up. Like, that's pretty good. Like, that's definitely pretty good. But for all the Raider theme guys out there, this guy gets 99 speed in head-to-head. Like, that's insane. The fact that we're getting 99 speed guys, like, I really feel like we gotta do something about this speed, man. Like, being able to get 99 speed so early, and I think the first person that was able to get close to it was like Fuller. When he came out, was like 98 speed. Like, this is just so much speed out there. It's just insane. I'll be passing on him as well. We picked up Ty Law, which we're going to show you, so we're not going to show you him here. But the last guy is Kevin Mayway, my man Mawai, and I'm thinking I'm going to get him at some point as well, because it was said from RG a few years ago that the awareness of your center boosts all of your offensive lineman awareness. So, like, if his awareness is, I think, 93, powered up, I think it's 94, that would mean the least aware guy on my O-line will be bumped up to a 94 awareness. And that right there is actually 95 awareness powered up. And that right there is going to help with picking up blitzes, picking up different shooters and stuff like that. So you definitely want center. You definitely want awareness, excuse me. You definitely want to have a center out there because you need someone to snap you the ball. You definitely want to have awareness on your center because that is going to help with your entire O-line, not just, him alone. So, and as you can see, at that point, Pouncey was the highest aware guy out available. But, now with Kevin Mawai coming out, we're going to go on ahead and at some point switch to Mawai. I do have the limited Pouncey, so I'm able to get back a good amount of coins back on that. So, but at some point I will be picking him up. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at this Ty Law that we went ahead and picked up. Now, mind you, I used the 2-strike card. What's very interesting about him is that, one, I hate that he's 5'11". It's unfortunate. I prefer guys that were at least 6 feet or taller. Something about 5'11" or the smaller guys, something about their animations when it comes to playing the jump ball just really isn't all that great. They just don't do that good of a job with the jump ball. They just really don't. I definitely prefer the 6 foot plus guys, and that's where I feel like the Cowboys shine defensively, is that all their guys in the secondary that I have are all 6 foot plus. You got Dion at 6 foot, you got Walls at 6 foot. Walls might even be 6'1". I know Diggs is 6'1", Byron Jones is 6 foot, and I had J.C. Horn. Now J.C. Horn is 6'1". I was thinking about maybe getting PS2 at 6'2", but this Ty Law came out, and I was just like, that 1 inch or not, he's just too good not to get. He's just too good. Now, I run the Island strat card and I run the DB strat card, so I'm able to get +3 man and +2 zone added to my corners. Now, what's great about Ty Law is he's a zone archetype, but his man coverage was 94 stock, which is powered up 95, and then I'm able to add 2 more from the Island strat card, and then I'm able to add 1 more from the In the Zone strat card. So I'm actually able to, get +4 from stock man coverage. And that's good because I run match coverage in head-to-head. And J.C. Horn, who had tremendous man coverage, didn't have that great of zone coverage. And in squads, I run zone. So, I feel like Ty Law is just better suited for the defense, even though he's shorter. In squads, I always have J.C. Horn as my middle third guy in cover 3 because, good height, good speed. But now, we switched that to Diggs, and Ty Law is going to play the flat. But again, in head-to-head, because, I got to think about head-to-head as well. 98 man, 97 zone. He's going to be phenomenal in match coverage. He's going to be phenomenal in squads. Just the jump ball possibility is not going to be all that great at 5'11". But another great thing about Ty Law, which I don't know if you guys, pay attention to, the other attributes. Obviously, you get cornerbacks because, you want them to cover, really, really, really good. He has a, 82 block shed or something like that. He has a mudhead rating of run support of, high 90s, I think. Let me take a look real quick. Yeah, actually he has 99 rating in run support. And that has to do with him having 84 stock block shed. And powered up, that's going to be 85. That is astronomical. Astronomical. Now, let me take a look at J.C. Horn. This is the guy he's replacing. J.C. Horn has an 88 run support rating, who has a 52 block shed. Now, him having an 85 block shed powered up is going to help him a lot in obviously getting off the sheds. I'm adding 33 block shed from going from J.C. Horn to Ty Law. So Ty Law is just going to be way better in the run game because of his ability to shed. Now, that right there is definitely important because, if someone runs the ball, obviously, that's like something Dion just doesn't do good. You run towards Dion, he gets leveled all the time, as expected, right? He shouldn't be out there shedding like a madman. This Ty Law, though, is going to be phenomenal in the run game. I see 99 run stuff rating. Him being able to get up to 98 man, 97 zones. Like, okay, yeah, we're making a change. So we picked him up. His power up was like 110K. Now the power ups went up because they dropped Bo nose packs today, and people are able to finish the sets, but you don't really get the power up whenever because people are now with the packs they're pulling full guys, right? And then you need the power ups for them, so people are scrambling to get power ups, and that's why they went up more this week. But the power up was 120K. His card was like almost 300. That right there was like 400. And of course, you got to spend on training. It's like 9,000 training to get him done. So we spent over $1 million on just a couple guys. And then I went ahead and picked up 2 linebackers because I said we lost the game in squads. Now my run defense is going to be 3-4 odd, pinch dog 2. But I didn't have good outside linebackers, really. Guys that can shed. I had like Leighton Vander Esch is out there, who's not that good of a run stopper guy. And so is Parsons. Parsons is not that good of a run stopper guy either, unfortunately. Great speed, but not that good of a run stopper. So we went ahead and picked up Mike Singletary and Jonathan Vilma, powered them up. They are the highest run stuffing rated guys when it comes to playing the run at the middle linebacker position. So I feel like that's just a huge upgrade. Whenever I go to my run defense, whether head-to-head, whether squads, no matter the game mode, I'm going to have Mike Singletary and Jonathan Vilma playing the middle linebacker spot, and we'll be able to go on ahead and just do better when it comes to stopping the run. Both of those guys, 92 speed, 91 excel, 91 strength for Singletary, really high tackle for both of them, really high play rec. And their shed is, I think Mike Singletary is like 95 shed. So does Vilma, 94, something like that. So, spent over $1 million coins today. And, because, again, we had to get the training to power them up. If it wasn't for training, it's a lot less. But, having to spend the training, because it takes like a 90, I think a 95 overall to power up 2 guys. It's expensive, man. That right there alone is like $230K, $220K just to have the training to power 2 guys up. And then I had to power up Ty Law, and it was rough. We spent like $350K just in training alone, which is stupid. I hate it. But big additions, though, to the defense. And I definitely love the defense. I run head-to-head and squad-wise. Head-to-head, I run match defense. So, in head-to-head, I'll have Jabril Peppers active. Right now, I have Taylor Mays active, and that's just for squad purposes. Whenever I play squads, I play with an OC who has Cowboys as well. So we double stack 50 out of 50 on a merge. So we'll get an additional +2 speed because in-game we're merging 50. So Taylor Mays goes up to 95 speed, which is definitely serviceable in squads. So that's why we have him, and that's why we got rid of Calvin, because he actually prefers he actually prefers Taylor Mays over Calvin. So that's why I went ahead and got rid of Calvin. But match defense, I'm an unactive Taylor Mays, and I'm going to activate Peppers just because Peppers is still that guy when it comes to match coverage, being able to put him at sub linebacker. You take a look, and his ability to match with 95 man coverage is just second to none. It's really, really, really good in match coverage. We can put him at linebacker and know that no matter who he goes up against, he's going to match pretty well. I run 7 pick artists, 2 edge threats, and 2 inside stuffs. Now, the reason why I went to pick specialists because after the buff, you drop no picks. Like, you don't drop any. I was tired of those Stevies where people would throw it up to double, triple coverage. They'll just hold Y on their receiver and hope and pray that it's an incomplete pass. And, we'll drop the pick because there's too many people there in traffic. Now, with pick artists, if you get your hands on the ball, it is a guaranteed pick. I don't care how many people are there, how many people are fighting for the ball. If I get my hands on the ball, you're catching it. You're not going to come down with it and drop it because of a wide receiver shoulder or another defender, happens to, run near you and you drop the ball, which happens to all of us, right? Now, I could see, now mind you, this is current gen, next gen. I see Acrobat being way, way, way more useful than Pick Artist just because the speeds are slower. The reaction time is a little slower. And, getting in position can be, tougher on next gen. That's why games be 77 to 75. And when you're a little away, you need that extra little boost to, snipe the ball. Where Pick Artist isn't going to help you with that. Acro is going to go on ahead and help you, jump the ball when you're just slightly out of position. And head-to-head, not really too fond of Acrobat on current gen. I've tried it. And I just feel like it's too inconsistent. There'll be times where I feel like I'm close enough for a diving swat or a pick. I'll hold Y, and I'm like, I feel like I'm there, but I just put my hands up and nothing there. So at least with pick artists, I'm guaranteed to pick, and it's more so useful in those situations when there's multiple people around. I know for a fact if you chuck it up and I have multiple defenders there, you can try and add. If I get my hands on the ball, I'm coming down with it. I've lost games because they've chucked it up in back of the end zone, and we would drop a pick because multiple people were there. Very, very, very frustrating. Never again. Now I don't have to worry about that. So that's why I rock the 7 pick artist. 2 edge threats for pressure and 2 inside stuffs to hopefully contain any inside runs. So big additions. I would like to think. To the squadron, this Ty Law already has a few picks. I think 1 pick. Let me not say a few. I think he has 1. Actually, let's take a look. Pretty sure he has 1 pick in the 1 game we've played. That actually that game we lost, where we lost 20. What we lose 23 to 21, which was unfortunate. But he did come up with a big pick that game. Like I said, we started down 20-0. And we had a few rough offensive possessions, and they started in field goal range a handful of times. But I think he caught. No, I know for sure he caught 1 pick that game. Head-to-head, 1 solo tackle, 1 interception, and the says 2 games played, but we only played 1 because the second game the guys quit at the second quarter. I don't even think we was able to get on defense at all. But 27 downs played. They threw to a side 1 time. He got a pick. And, so far, so good. So, new additions. Gameplay will be coming out soon once I'm, unblocked here. I'm hoping to get a gameplay for you guys a little later on today. Jump in some house rules, get you guys some gameplay. Hopefully not get destroyed. It's your boy GS, man. Appreciate the love and support as always, fellas. And we will be hopefully seeing you guys a little later with some gameplay. Until next time, peace.